when can I get back to my life of adventure?
Wait a minute, have a seat, please. Let's do this. Good afternoon, this is Interview America with your host, Emily Marvin. I'm here today with Huckleberry Finn to talk about the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, written by Mark Twain. Today we're going to talk to him about his life after Huckleberry Finn and what he's been up to. So Mr. Finn, how many years has it been since your involvement in the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain?
Mr. Mark Twain. He is indeed a good man. I reckon it has been about 5 years now. It really doesn't seem like that long ago, but hey, you can never tell anymore these days.
Yes, Mr. Finn. How have you been spending your time since the book?
Well, you see, I've mostly been thinking about things why things are the way they are. It has been a few years, but the way people still treat each other haunts me.
I see, Mr. Finn. Why do you think they treat each other the way they do?
I think it has something to do with that fancy word we was taught in school. It's
prejudice?
Yes, that's what it is. The teacher was talking about how it's already thought up idea of a person or a certain type of person, and how that is not right to think of people that way. But what I didn't understand was she always had this slave boy that she mistreated and slapped around all the time, and how she would always call black people disgusting in public. She claimed to believe in freedom, but to me, I don't think she did.
You mentioned freedom. So, what is freedom and why is it important?
Well, to me, freedom is earned. It's something that we're all born with.
Why is it earned?
Well, Mr. John Locke, is one of those founding fathers or something. He says that people are born with the right to life, property, and liberty.
That would be isn't earned.
Yes.
So it's not. Okay, just trying to clarify.
Sorry.
What you're saying, Mr. Finn, your accent throws me off. Okay, continue.
It's prejudice is something everyone deals with. There is not a person in this world that doesn't have something against them.
So you're saying when a person's personal freedoms and beliefs turn into actions against innocent people, that is a violation of natural freedoms. I understand, Mr. Finn, but what happens when a person has too much freedom?
Well, this is what happened to the Duke and the King. They lost their moral compass, so they lost their own individuality to have freedom to become whatever they wanted.
Okay, but what defines the line of too much freedom and not enough?
That, sir, is what the government thinks they have figured out, with the Bill of Rights and so on. But they are so civilized that I wouldn't know to trust them.
But what happens when there's no government and no law?
That's when people really get go wild. And this is something to debate by Mr. John Locke and Mr. Thomas Hobbes comes in. This has been going on for years. So the United States based the government off too, so I think it's okay to trust them.
But what about the non-free slaves everywhere?
I believe that is why the northern men are willing to fight over it. They are prepared to risk their lives to fight for real freedom.
You okay? What do you have there? Mr. Finn?
Does that hurt me?
Okay, this is all the time we have for today. Thank you, Mr. Finn. Do you have a final remark?
I do, indeed. Freedom is something we have to fight for.
This has been Interview America. Have a good day.
Can I go home now?
Yeah!